Namaskaram. Whom should we remember when India celebrates her 74th Independence Day? None other than her beloved son Subhash Chandra Bose. A man who charted his own path for our motherland's freedom. A man who single-handedly transformed India. A man who is known as Patriot's Patriot. During the Second World War, Britain was in war with Germany, Russia and Italy. Netaji thought that a combined army of India, Germany, Russia and Italy entering into British India through Afghanistan could overthrow the British crown permanently from India. There was other reasons too behind Netaji's thinking differently. Bose never believed that freedom could be earned through non-violence. Also by then, Netaji had realized Congress will not allow him to operate productively in India. So Netaji left India and moved his operations to Germany. But how did he travel from Calcutta to Berlin? Netaji's travel from Calcutta to Berlin was supported by the revolutionaries. He was given local support at various places throughout the travel till he crossed the Russian border. Bose was traveling in disguise as a Pathan under the name Ziauddin. On 1941, January 17, midnight at 1:25, Netaji had the historic escape from British house arrest in Calcutta. It was his nephew Shishir Kumar Bose who drove Netaji till Gomo railway station, which is 210 kilometers away from Calcutta. Remember, Shishir was only 20 years old at that time. This 83-year-old German-made car in which Netaji had started his historic journey is still preserved in the Bose house in Calcutta for the public display. From Gomo, Netaji boarded a train to Peshawar. From Peshawar, he took the service of a guide who accompanied him from Peshawar till Jalalabad in Afghanistan. Peshawar to Jalalabad, 128 kilometers. Netaji walked through the Afghan mountains. The terrain was too tough and it was too cold with snow everywhere. The last few kilometers before reaching Jalalabad, Netaji travelled atop a truck carrying tea leaves. On 31st January 1941, at 11 am, Netaji reached Kabul from Jalalabad. I could not get the mode of Netaji's travel from Jalalabad to Kabul. We can assume that he would have used any public means, as he had already crossed the British Indian territory by then. Netaji's plan was to travel from Kabul to Russia, and from there by train to Berlin. So soon after reaching Kabul, Netaji got in touch with the German ambassador there. Though German legation did not give him a visa, Berlin facilitated to get Netaji an Italian passport and a Russian visa. The Italian passport kept an Italian name for Netaji. That name was Sinar Erland Majeta, and the Russian visa was issued without a name. On March 18, 1941, Netaji had started from Kabul to Berlin via Russia. Again, I could not get the mode of his travel from Kabul to Russia and from there to Berlin, but we can naturally assume that he would have travelled by train. After 10 days, On 28th March 1941, Netaji reached Berlin. Within a few days after reaching Berlin, using German funds, an organization Free India Center and Azad Hind Radio were set up by Netaji. On 1941 December 7th, Indians once again heard Netaji's voice. Netaji addressed Indians from Berlin. Azad Hind Radio, Berlin. This is Subhash Chandra Bose. Only then, world came to know that Netaji is in Germany. Let me end this video with a quote from Netaji. One individual may die for an idea, but that idea will, after his death, incarnate itself in 1,000 lives. My ever beloved Ma Bharat, I bow down before you. Vande Mataram. Thank you so much.